2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We've got the Seattle Supersonics taking on the Boston Celtics. Now let's take a look at the Sonics opening lineup. We've got Shawn Kemp. Gary Payton is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's LeBron James. And it's Mutombo at the center position.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Celtics on offense. It's a three-point game. Shot's good by Walker. Thompson passes to Kemp. Out to Payton. This one for three. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
We're about 1 minute into the first. From the high post. Misses off the right iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart leading the charge. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. The rebound by the Celtics. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Boston again missing. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. And taken away by Brown. Here's Walker. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
In the corner, Smart with it. Rebounded by Kemp. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And stolen by Tatum. One-on-one here. Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
On the wing, Thompson. It's good from long range.
And of all the things Thompson provides, this is still his specialty. Over 42% for his career from three.
Now, here's Walker. 5 points in the game. That one, no good. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Brad Stevens. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
And they're facing some excellent scores. It's going to take the effort of all five guys to make this strategy pay off.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Here's Thompson. Outside, Green. There's 1:38 left in the first. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Kemp inside, working on Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson up top.
Textbook defense from Klay Thompson. Did a real nice job of contesting the shot and sliding his feet on the shooters.
Payton gets the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 4 and stolen by Payton. And Payton throws it down hard.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Teague. Pass to Neesmith. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Both good from the line that time. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Mutombo misses.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Green finds Thompson. Teague with the ball.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
And finished off by LeBron.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Teague drives in.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
And so it's Seattle with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more NBA. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Teague out there with Green. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Williams. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And good on the 2nd, so he makes them both. Sonics leading by 4. Pass to Thompson. Kemp with it. He's guarded by Williams. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Celtics trail by 10. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Brown against LeBron. Brown drives in, drops in the layup for 2.
And guys, I don't think Brown gets enough credit for his toughness. This is a guy who never shies away from contact.
Thompson from long range. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got 3 assists tonight.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Outside, Walker launches it. No good that time. And it's the Sonics taking it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still went out.
Up top, Tatum. He's covered by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. Kemp passes to Thompson. But they get it back. From deep. Offensive rebound. Sonics. Kemp. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Brown. Cans the shot from the wing. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for Seattle.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The pass to Tice. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. No dice from the high post. Count it.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Out to Payton. Lets it go from deep. Here's Kemp. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. Tice finds Brown. Celtics passing it around, and a wide open look for Walker from outside off the mark.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Neesmith comes in for Walker. Thompson against Teague. Passes it to Thompson. Tatum dishes to Teague. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Sonics. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mutombo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Sonics lead by 16.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You got to avoid fouling Tatum in those situations. He's very clever at getting the defense to kind of bite when he attacks.
And so Tatum nails them both. There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Kemp. And taken away by Brown. From deep 3-point range. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Seattle, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sport. Taking a look at the Supersonics. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, it has been
And that's going to do it for our halftime show.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game so far from Gary Payton.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Sonics. Klay Thompson is out there with Gary Payton. And there's Sean Kemp. And it's Mutombo. And it's James in at the small forward.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Supersonics shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And this is a guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Celtics trail by 17. Smart kicks to Walker. Over in the corner, Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Brown's got 9.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
The power of LeBron. Even if you tried to give the hard foul, he'll go right through you.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Tice. Tatum on the wing. And that one drops.
And with that length, Tatum able to rise above defenders to knock down his jumper.
The drive by James, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to have any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because now I think they're on to something. We could get that. And, you know, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer.
Nice play call. You know Clay's deadly in the catch and shoot game. Get him the rock.
Walker the pass to Green for the 3. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The tray. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Walker with it. He's picked up by James. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Walker's got 8.
And a master at creating space. Walker can get his shot off in a variety of ways.
Kemp kicks to Mutombo. It's blocked. Pulls it up. And it's Seattle with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And LeBron throws it down.
A guy that great, you have to make somebody else beat you. LeBron's been hot tonight.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now a timeout called by Boston. You look at James, what a contribution.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Thompson, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Neesmith comes in for Green, and it's Teague in for Walker. Nobody near Williams. Offline with his 3. Seattle leading by 17. The pass to Mutombo to the inside. Kemp with the bucket. He's got 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Teague dishes to Thompson. Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim rattler.
And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. And stolen by James. And finished off by LeBron.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
Teague with the ball. He's picked up by James. And it's Brown missing. Sonics leading by 21. Here's Thompson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Passes it to Thompson. Here's Mutombo. To the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The length of Thompson is deceptive. He uses it well to draw fouls inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Thompson nails both of them. With 2 seconds left, doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Seattle. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Smart is out there with Teague, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. That free throw good from Thompson.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Teague against Payton. The 3 from Tatum. Seattle grabs the miss. Mutombo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Out to Thompson. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Thompson. LeBron's got 21.
You have to remember, Thompson's grown up in a system where sharing the ball is emphasized.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Knocks down the 3 ball.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
And how about no turnovers here in the second half, making sure they get a quality possession every time down the floor.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Thompson. Shemi Ojeleye comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Langford subbed in for Smart. And they call an illegal screen here. Now we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer. Teague finds Walker. And here is Tatum. Teague. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And here we go. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains the wing tray. 22 points for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Tice. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. And so James will bring it up for Seattle. There's the lob to the hoop. Mutombo misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Feeds it to Thompson. Inside. Out to Payton. Lets the 3 fly. Good work defensively by Smart. And now here comes Teague leading the break. And good that time.
Just a great job there from Teague to locate where his teammate was and get the ball to him on time.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Sonics leading by 18. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Tice. It's good.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Walker's gone 5 of 13 from the floor. That's below 40%. Payton outside, shoots the three. The shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Tatum, that's for two. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to James. Releases. Mutombo misses.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent pass. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Williams passes to Williams. Outside T. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific